The Bitcoin breakout seems pretty real, so in this video, I'm going to cover a little bit more on Cardano and Ethereum to see what types of price targets and things that we can expect for those two assets now that Bitcoin seems to be leading the market up. And returning viewers, go ahead and hit like. Leave me a quick comment down below to help out the algo here, even if it's an emoji thumbs up or cosasverdes or 𝐾𝐍𝐳 or whatever you want to do. cosasverdes. Leave me a quick comment down below. And new viewers, here's what my channel does for you. My channel is the trifecta. It's the third point in the information that you're already getting from YouTube. You are watching 2 points: project fundamentals and news. And what my channel does for you is it gives you an idea of a statistically sound understanding of, hey, what's happening when I'm clicking around with my money, because you're not going to find other channels out there covering altcoins that do that for you. So that's what we do here on this channel, and I try to help you convert yourself from a buyer and prayer to a profit pimp. So if that sounds good, keep watching till the end, and subscribe and hit the bell at the end if you like the content here. So let's jump into Cardano. Actually, let's just take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is now above the range. So if Bitcoin can close this candle above the range, you have a statistically pretty sound likelihood that this is not going to have a fake out, similar to this clear bull trap over here. And what's even more compelling on the 5-day chart, just to show that Bitcoin indeed is leading here, is, let me get to a cleaner chart without the... So what you can see, and I guess I can delete these boxes, make this a super clean chart. So what we have going on here with the 5-day is this. We have a low, a high, a higher low, and a higher high. So assuming that in 2 days, on Thursday-ish, if this 5-day chart can close, if this 5-day candle can close above, right about where it is now, or even slightly lower, which is fine, if it can close above these candles here, which it looks like it could easily do, we're going to have an uptrend on a 5-day nice chart. So a 5-day uptrend is a pretty strong trend. Well, now, oddly enough, we won't have an uptrend on the weekly unless the week closes above 51,600. However, on the 5-day chart, just in 2 more days, we will have a pretty serious uptrend. And a 5-day uptrend is it's not something to joke about. So the idea that this is going to be a sustained run is looking pretty good at this point. So that begs the question, what the heck is going on with Cardano? Because Cardano is not quite doing the same. So let's start off on the monthly chart on Cardano. Let's look at the signs of health and all that kind of stuff. So here, Cardano has stayed above the monthly 10 this entire time. Entire big drop, everything looks good. So it even tested the monthly 10 twice here, actually 3 times. Look, 1, 2, 3. So that is the sign of health. So from a monthly standpoint, Cardano honestly looks just fine. And it is on the, even though it looks like kind of suppressed right now, this is the 3rd highest, monthly candle that Cardano's ever had, which means it's consolidating near the top. So, that checks out its bill of health. Let's take a look at the RSI on Cardano. Still above its moving average, still within the bullish control zone, so it can have a lot more to go. Everything looks good on the monthly chart. Let's go down to the weekly chart. And again, as I briefly mentioned in my last Bitcoin video, Cardano has checked the weekly 10 once, twice, 3, 4. We're on the 5th week. So it could be ready to really pump here. I'm not for sure if there's news behind, some FUD behind Cardano, what's going on. But it looks like there's something news-based holding it back, but it looks like it's staying strong during that time. And again, I'm not a news person, as you all know. So let's go to the 2-day chart. What we have here, let me take off price, is you have a skim play of the red coming down to kiss the yellow, and it looks like it might want to curl back up, which means the daily red, when I flip to the daily has gone below the yellow line. So let's go there, and it looks like you might be getting the squeeze play here. So once the red can squeeze price above the yellow, you often get, so this is the daily time frame, daily chart, the 10 EMA, which is the red, it looks like it can squeeze price above this yellow, go here, and it hasn't quite commenced yet. So this could produce a pretty powerful move up. This could be a nice squeeze play, and I'm personally have taken a long entry at $2.19, I believe, on Cardano, expecting the squeeze play. It could work out pretty well for me here. This Cardano is pretty volatile, and once it gets going, it can really get going. So I think that Cardano looks like it is ready to go. Let's look at it on the 12-hour chart. Take off price here, and it looks like the red line, the It looks like we're getting a squeeze play on the 12-hour right now, which would lead into a full-on squeeze play on the daily. And then on the weekly here, that would propel Cardano up on the weekly chart and could give it the power to close a candle, a weekly candle, above $2.90 within about 3 or 4 weeks. I don't think it'd get up there in 1 or 2 or 3 weeks, but maybe 3 to 4 would be my guess on when Cardano is closing a weekly candle, Cardano candle. So I think, let's see, 2, 3. So I think the week of November 1st, the first week of November, you could see a candle close right above all the these two candles right here at $2.90, which would then propel Cardano past $3. So I think Cardano could be at the precipice of a pretty nice move up here. That's what I'm seeing with Cardano. Let's take a look at the 8-hour chart. You have a series of higher lows, higher highs, as price is kind of moving sideways here. So that's not a bad sign at all. Let's take a look. Yeah, I like it when a larger time frame's RSI can get into an uptrend, and that's usually when you start getting a move up. So a lot of times my base rule of thumb, if I can take off RSI here, is I like to see the EMA of RSI be above the white neutral line here on my favorite time frame, and usually I like the 8-hour or the 12-hour on Cardano. So on both of these, it's getting pretty close, and that might be when you get liftoff time, which could happen at any time now. So let's take a look back here on July 25th. And look, that's when Cardano started really taking off. See that? Actually, did it nail it perfectly? For some reason, when the RSI's EMA gets above, it just often stimulates the move. And that hit it right on July 25th. So we could get another really big, strong candle out of Cardano, given that this 8-hour chart here is getting ready to have its EMA above, completely outside of the bearish zone. All right, so let's go to Ethereum. All right, so Ethereum looks like it's already got its work done here. So you see how Ethereum has already let up a little bit after this cross here. So I also like the 8-hour chart on Ethereum. Does it work every time? No, sometimes you can fail. I mean, look. Crossed it and then came back down, obviously depending on Bitcoin. But so this happened on October 1st. And when did the move happen? The move really started getting going on September 30th, October 1st. So I think Cardano is getting ready to have a move similar to what Ethereum has already done here. And the thing is here on Ethereum that has me really interested in it for a move up is that Ethereum looks like it's going to confidently close this 2-week candle above this consolidation point, and that should be able to bring that should easily propel it into the 4Ks and really get it going here. So it looks like this breakout of Bitcoin is supporting the breakouts of soon-to-be breakouts of larger altcoins like Ethereum and Cardano's the last one. It looks like, it looks like it's the last one. That's why I'm trying to play this, and I think Cardano could really catch up here pretty quickly. So I'm not going to give any end price targets because it really depends on how Bitcoin goes here. But I think Cardano could have a pretty serious move to the upside in terms of an ROI potential, perhaps a little bit greater than what Bitcoin and or Ethereum have left in it because they've already been leading before Cardano has taken off. So I think Cardano can have a really big pop here, folks. Everybody loves Cardano. I've made fun about Cardano a lot because its market cap is bigger than Ford Motor Company's. It doesn't really have that much to show for it to be that large of a company without revenue and all that kind of stuff. Much revenue, if any at all. So I think it still has a little bit of revenue, but not very much to support that. So I know I make fun of it, but I'm looking at price action only, and I think Cardano could get a really, really nice pop here. It could really get moving, folks, and I think it could pass $3 by the first, second week of November. That's what we got here for you today. So if you like what you saw, new viewers, go ahead and hit subscribe. Hit that bell so you can stay in the know in regards to clicking around with your money, have a little bit better of an idea of what's going on around you using EMAs, simple tools like RSI and stochastics. We dive into more complex stuff when needed, but right now things are looking good, and we just need to make sure we're avoiding fake out and be prepared to capitalize on downside movement should the signs happen. And if those signs do start turning around, I'll make another quick video, let everybody know, hey, I'm seeing some bearish diversions. This might turn around the other way. I'll keep you in the know, and we'll see you next time.